Well, still a downright pleasant weekend. Temperatures back into the 20s. Couple little flurries worth their way on through, and some clouds to obscure the sun at times. Other than that, what else do we have to worry about? Not much. It's not till Tuesday that we're watching a little system to intensify and offer us the potential for anywhere currently is projected for about 1.5 to 3 inches, with isolated areas being higher. Now, first off, I just want to dive right into this. We did have those scattered little flurries working their way on through, along with that deck of clouds that continues to filter in out of the northwest into our general region. Once again, not expecting accumulations with this other than a couple of stray flakes working their way on through. This morning it wasn't too bad, right around that 0-degree mark in our general region. And as we do plan ahead over these next couple of days, we will see a slight warming trend in terms of all that. Alright, giving you an idea of what to expect. What was I talking about with Tuesday? Well, simply put, look at that low pressure system over the four corners. That is going to lift to the north and east, and that is going to collide with a cold front coming out of Canada. And the collision of the two is really going to intensify this system, and that's what's going to prompt this snow, because the southerly low pressure system has more energy, therefore more moisture in it. That is going to be providing all the energy for it. Now that moves into our general region. Once again, we are on the backside, so we're looking purely at a snow event with this, and we only see it as it's intensifying before it really has matured and starts to move off to the east. Hence why currently we are looking at roughly 1.5 to 3 inches. Obviously, we'll tweak that as we get closer to the actual event itself. But looking across the board, what we're going to really expect is cloud cover to begin to filter in out of the southwest. This is north of that system. Now here comes that snow through much of the day on Tuesday. The good news is it does leave in the afternoon hours as it moves off to the east. Now for tonight though, we're going to hold on to maybe a couple more flurries, but the skies overhead will be mostly clear, 2 degrees for the low. Tomorrow, a couple more clouds will be increasing, but the bigger thing is going to be the winds stepping up from 10 miles an hour to 25 miles an hour with some gusts of 30 plus around. As we start to plan out over the next couple of days, Tuesday, there's that snow event that comes on in. Behind that snow event is a cold high pressure system, once again keeping the skies nice and clear, but we're going to stay on the cooler side with that as well. The good news is that only lasts through 2 mornings, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, because by the time we reach Thursday, finally we start to draw upon some more heat. And then the weekend, there was 30s on the horizon, 36, 33, 38 degrees. So a nice return of seasonable weather, and that's the grand irony. That's seasonable weather for this time of year because that's close to what the average is. All right, I'm meteorologist Colin Ratzkowitz with the Watertown Weather Watch forecast. Thank you very much for joining me, and have a wonderful beginning of your week.